What's up, guys? It's Jay, MorninAfterKill, and I'm gonna do a little bit something different today on Borderlands 2. I know that it's the holiday season, and a lot of you motherfuckers out there that watch my videos, you celebrate the holidays, even though I don't celebrate. I don't really get into the whole holiday spirit, but like I said, I respect the fact that you do, so we're gonna stick with the theme of the holidays, especially since it's gonna be Thanksgiving coming up this week. We do have a Thanksgiving themed DLC, and there's gonna be a Christmas Headhunter DLC coming from Gearbox, so let's go with the holiday season, and I'm gonna give you my Christmas wish list for Gearbox for Borderlands motherfucking 2. And I thought that would be something you guys could actually really just sit back, enjoy, and if you like some of the ideas I have, discuss them in the comments down below, or we can go ahead and share them with Mr. Randy motherfucking Pitchford on Twitter, because we've done that. We've done that quite a lot this year, and I do want to thank you guys for, this past year on Borderlands. It's been a great year, and hopefully we'll get into some more Borderlands later on this year, or Destiny that's coming on the way. But let's, without further ado, get into my top 10 Christmas wish list for Borderlands motherfucking 2. So, number 10, I want Gearbox to announce the winners of the loot hunt. That's right, that happened like 2 weeks ago. 2 weeks ago for an entire month, and we haven't had word from Gearbox about who has won this drawing. So all these prizes, all these things we've done, and Gearbox has not released word. So come on, Gearbox, pick some motherfucking winners and give out some goddamn prizes for some motherfucking Christmas. So, number 9, we're gonna go ahead and say, we want you guys to fix the useless damage over time skills, especially on Maya, because there are a lot of skills inside of her trees at higher levels that are being negated, and it's just, there's no reason why any skills in this game shouldn't work. There's no reason why any skills in this game shouldn't work. So, anyway, number 8 for my Christmas wish list is gonna be Santa Claus. And I know a lot of you guys are like, what? You'll hear, I talked about this on live stream. I might have mentioned it during the Borderlands 1 Let's Play with Yacht, but I have talked over a few people. I thought it would be epic if during the holiday season for the Headhunter DLC for Christmas, instead of making us fight a Santa Claus character, bring back Cromarax, but put a Santa hat on him and name him Santa Claus. I mean, you could even cover his entire arena with snow, make the sky look like Wind Shear Waste style, and it would fit with Borderlands 2 because it actually is a snowy season on Pandora. Like, I know Borderlands 1, it was all desert, but Borderlands 2, it is now 5 years later and it is snowing. So I thought that would actually fit with the theme of the game and give us a nice little send-off for Borderlands 2 with the holiday season. I think that would be absolutely fucking epic. So let's move on to number 7, which I'm gonna say, Gearbox, announce a next-gen Borderlands 2 Game of the Year. I am tired of having to swap my systems around with all these motherfucking games, and it's the same thing with Grand Theft Auto. I don't want to have to hook up my Xbox to play on my Xbox One. I don't want to have to do that. Bring us a Borderlands 2 on the next generation systems, and allow us to bring our saves over from the earlier versions that we have on our consoles. I know a lot of you guys are like, but you play on PC. But yes, I do. I have started out on the Xbox version of Borderlands. I brought my saves over to PC, so I do know that these saves can transfer, and that Gearbox has the power to do this, and we need to see some type of Borderlands 2 Game of the Year edition on next generation consoles, especially because it'll have all the DLC with it, and those of you guys that have missed out on buying some of the DLC, or you're waiting for the Game of the Year edition, and you've already upgraded to next generation consoles, that'll be your chance to experience all the DLC. And I think it makes perfect sense to see a Borderlands 2 re-release for Game of the Year. And number 6, I'm gonna say it, and Krieg's gonna agree with me. Silence the motherfucking voices, please, Gearbox. I want to play as Krieg again, but I can't play as Krieg because it frustrates me so much that there's a character in this game that has a skill that hurts him. There's no reason why he should have a skill that hurts him. Now, you know what? I said, stop the proccing, 12%, make it lower, blah, blah, blah. I think what they should do is make Silence the Voices only proc when your shield is up. That way, you can actually use Silence the Voices for a shield stripper, and you don't have to worry about killing yourself against the motherfucking raid boss. Because, I mean, you can't go melee as a raid boss, as Krieg, because if you have Silence the Voices, you have a chance of putting yourself down. And you're probably not going to get back up because there's not a lot of things to get back up on in this game because it backpedals when you play as motherfucking Krieg. So, let's move on to the top motherfucking 5. And my number 5 wish for Gearbox to do for Borderlands 2 is give us new gear. That's right, I want to see new gear, not just guns. I want to see more unique, useful shields in this game. You remember a shield called the Big Boom Blaster? That shield right there is probably one of the most unique and niche weapons in this game, but it's actually really useful if you're going against, like, you know, Master G. And that's what I want to see. I want to see more useful niche shields in this game. That way we don't have to use just, you know, the B shield, the Sham shield, or, you know, for the melee guys, you have all the Roid shields. But, I mean, outside of that, you don't really see a lot of other shields being used. And I think instead of buffing some of the ones that are in the game, just give us some that are a little bit more, I guess raid boss centric. Like if there is a shield that actually gave you, like, you know, resistance against multiple levels of damage. That way you could run through Digistruct Peak without a B or some shit like that. I don't know. You don't know. But I do want to see more useful gear inside of this game. And I think it makes sense to bring us some more gear, Gearbox. Even if it's like a DLC pack where you give us like 10 legendaries, a couple class mods, some shields, grenade mods. I would pay for that. I think doing DLC weapon packs would be a lot more useful inside of this game than giving us $3 DLCs with, you know, 30 minutes of campaign. Which, I mean, I'm not knocking the Headhunter DLCs. I love the Headhunter DLC, especially because of the fact that it's one big, you know, whole Easter egg. But I think if you're going to go down the route of microtransactions, you might want to look at giving us some more motherfucking gear. And that's going to segue us into number 4, because number 4, what this game really needs is more backpack, bank, and ammo SDUs. That's right, I'm going to say it. We need more of them inside of this game. And even if you brought it as microtransactions, like I said, that is not a bad thing, giving us more ammo, SDU, and gear inside of this game. So I think, you know, number 4, number 5, they both go hand in hand at making this game have the longevity, because some of these ammo and the SDUs are just make no sense, especially like the shotguns and the sniper rifles. If you're going to be running around on OP8 with shotguns and sniper rifles, you are going to need a lot more ammo. So hopefully we see some of that. Or if you go back to number 5 and you talk about more gear, how about you give us some relics that give us ammo re-motherfucking generation? That way we wouldn't need more ammo SDUs. See what I'm saying? There's a lot of different things that can go along in making this game go as far as possible, because we are 1 year after release of this game and there's still more DLC to come. So I think these are types of things that would help the future of this game move forward as Gearbox, you know, tries to bring out other IPs, or, knock on wood, hopefully a next generation, either Borderlands 2 Game of the Year or a Borderlands 3. We don't know, but Borderlands 3 looks like it's going to be maybe like 2 years off. It looks like we're far away from that. So, let's move on to number 3. And you guys know what this is going to be. That's right, Randy! Randy! Fix Kunai. I'm going back on everything I say. I don't want you to, like, oh, you know, fucking put it there and it's only fucking 20%, 80% with 4 people. No! Bring Kunai back the way it was. That's what I want for Christmas. I want my kunai back. I think 4 zeros should be able to stack up to 800% damage if one Sal can run around with 800% damage at the end of his clip all the motherfucking time. It makes sense. Bring the kunai back, Randy. Bring it back, please. I know it sounds like a bitch right now, and I'm usually like, oh man, fuck Randy. But no, seriously, Randy, it really does need to come back. There was no reason to fix it. You broke it. Fix it. You've already had another update coming out within, like, what? The next 24 hours. And kunai is nowhere to be seen. So, we want a holiday kunai fix from Randy motherfucking Pitchford. So, alright. We're down to the last 2 things on my Christmas wish list from Gearbox. So, let's go ahead and take a look back at some of the things we've already talked about. Number 10, I wanted them to announce the winners of the loot hunt. Number 9, I wanted them to fix useless damage overtime skills and scale them up to a higher level. That way they're more useful at endgame. Number 8, Santa Claus. I wanted Cromarax to come back for the next Headhunter DLC as Santa Claus with just the Santa hat on. He's still Cromarax. He just has a Santa hat on and his name is Santa Claus. Number 7, I want there to be a next generation Borderlands 2 Game of the Year edition. Number 6, a Silence the Voices fix. Number 5, we need more gear inside this game. Number 4, more backpack bank ammo SDUs. Number 3 was the kunai fix. So this brings us to number 2, and you guys know I've been bitching about this for the last 4 or 5 motherfucking months. Scale True Vault Hunter mode to level 72 because Ultimate Vault Hunter mode gets a little bit motherfucking tedious, and tedious is not fun unless you're Baru. But no, seriously, True Vault Hunter mode needs to scale to level 72. There's no reason why it shouldn't. And, why anybody that doesn't want to play in Ultimate Vault Hunter mode shouldn't be able to get Seraph items, because the Seraph items used to drop inside of, level 50 games. You used to be able to buy it from the, Seraph vendors. You used to get mad crystals in level 50. And then once Ultimate Vault Hunter came out, they fucked over every single motherfucking person that wanted to stay at level 50 because they are not able to get Seraph items anymore. And the Seraph weapons they used to be half-assed legendaries that you can get while leveling up inside your game. And now you have to have top level gear to get Seraph crystals, which will buy you not top level gear. The Seraph vendors that sell the shit now only sell the shitty shit. If you want an interfacer, yeah, you're gonna have to go fight Veracitus, which you're gonna need top level gear and probably an interfacer. So seriously, we need to see True Vault Hunter mode scale to level 72, especially if you're gonna bring out a Game of the Year edition, because right now the Game of the Year edition that people just bought, it's kind of broken, isn't it? I mean, you just sold them Ultimate Vault Hunter mode, which still needs to be a little bit worked out with the tweaking and the scaling, but, far be it from me. Far be it from, I'm just saying, we need to see True Vault Hunter mode scale to level 72. That way, if you want to have a little bit of fun and blast some ass without worrying about tedious health regeneration or walls of health, you can. You would have that option. It would just be normal mode, easy, normal, and then hard. And then you have the expert difficulty, which would be the overpowered level. So that right there makes sense. If you're not going to put any type of difficulty scaler or modifier inside of the options, then scale True Vault Hunter mode all the way to the end game. And number 1, we are here with my number 1 wish from Gearbox for Borderlands 2. What could it be? We've covered everything, right? No, come on, you guys know what, you don't know what it is? We want a moon base DLC. Where is it? Come on! That moon base has been hanging in the sky for the last year, and most of us have already killed Handsome Jack for the last 11 months, so it's just been taunting us. It's like that's no longer operational up there. Nobody owns that. Why can't we go to the motherfucking moon base? And I think that's exactly what will bring Borderlands 2 not only to the next generation, but also to the next iteration of Borderlands, is if you brought out the moon base and you made it a full-scale campaign DLC comparable to how long the actual game campaign that came with Borderlands 2 is. That right there would take this game all the way to Borderlands 3 and give us some life even against games coming out like Destiny, because Destiny is looking to be pretty tough, and I think if Borderlands 2 came out with a full campaign DLC, it might actually be able to hang in there, especially since it has a dedicated fan base already. So these are just the things that I wish Gearbox would give us for Borderlands motherfucking 2. If you agree, go ahead and type some tip down there and talk about it in the comments. Let me know what you think of my ideas or some of the things that I've said, and then maybe we can have a little bit of a dialogue or discussion down there. but you have to be on Google motherfucking Plus to be able to reply to comments anymore. God damn it, Google! Fucking, that's the only thing on my wish list for Google, is make it so everybody can talk to each other, regardless of whether they have Google Plus or not, because I hate not being able to reply to my own motherfucking comments on my own motherfucking videos! That's gonna be my rant for this. I think this whole video was a rant, wasn't it? Kinda, but not really, kinda, but, you know, not really. So, like I said, my name is Jay, MorninAfterKill. Make sure you guys rate, comment, subscribe. I want to thank you guys for watching. If you could leave a thumbs up on this video, I would highly appreciate it, because it gives me motivation to make more videos for you motherfuckers that watch my motherfucking videos. So like I said, go ahead, tell me what you think down below. We'll start a dialogue, we'll start a little bit of a conversation, and, you know, see where it goes. Maybe Gearbox will like some of these ideas, and if you like some of these ideas and want Gearbox to use some of these ideas, fucking tweet it to him, send it to him, email it to him. I don't know. I'm being pretty respectful in this video. I didn't make fun of Randy Pitchford. I'm asking him politely. Thanks, good eye, motherfucker! So like I said, my name's Jay, MorninAfterKill. Thanks for watching, and I'm gonna see you guys later.
There's no fence on this fence!
I got the would-be sacrifices back to Sanctuary. Great job taking care of the cult. I tell you, man, being a god sucks.
We owe you our lives, Vault Hunter. Yes, worship the Vault Hunter. Worship the